Good to go. So it's generating right now. And Madam Chair, Delois pointed out that the folks on phone may not be able to participate in the chat. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Good to go. So
Appreciate that.
it's generating right now.
Please.
And Madam Chair,
We're going to allow just a minute for the live stream to kick in.
thank you all for bearing with me. The live stream is active. The link is in the chat, and this will be going up on our website shortly. If anyone needs the link, please tell them they can text me, Orlando, send us an email, and we will happily provide it.
And you think we're
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Good morning, everyone. I want to call this meeting of the State Central Committee of the Republican Party of Virginia to order. And I would like to call on David Botkins to offer an invocation.
Heavenly Father, as we gather this morning, spread across Virginia, but united in purpose, we pause to acknowledge your presence in every home, every county, and every heart represented on this call. Though weather keeps us from meeting face to face, nothing keeps us from the work you have entrusted to us or from the fellowship that binds us together. We thank you for the privilege of serving our Commonwealth and for the responsibility placed on this committee at a pivotal moment. Today, we elect a new chairman, someone who will help guide our party through challenges that are real, complex, and urgent. We ask your blessing on every candidate and especially on the leader who will be chosen. Grant him wisdom that steadies, courage that inspires, humility that listens, and integrity that endures. Strengthen his resolve to unite rather than divide, and to build rather than to tear down, and to lead with clarity, fairness, and grace. May he carry the confidence of conviction without losing the compassion of service. Lord, as we face the tasks ahead, organizational, electoral, and spiritual, renew our energy and sharpen our focus. Remind us that leadership is not a title, but a calling, and that each of us has a role in shaping the future of our party and the Commonwealth. Bless this meeting with order, respect, and purpose. Guide our deliberations, steady our tempers, and lift our spirits. May everything we do today honor you, honor Virginia, and honor the trust placed in us. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Botkins. I'd like to call on 8th District Chair Susan Valentine to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. And I think, Ken, we have there we go. Susan.
Thank you. Please join. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Susan. And Kellen, I would like to call on Kellen, our high school Republican leader, to read the Republican Creed.
We believe that the free enterprise system is the most productive supplier of human needs and economic justice, that all individuals are entitled to equal rights, justice, and opportunities, and should assume their responsibilities as citizens in a free society, that fiscal responsibility and budgetary restraints must be exercised at all levels of government, that the federal government must preserve individual liberty by observing constitutional limitations, that peace is best preserved through a strong national defense, and that faith in God, as recognized by our founding fathers, is essential to the moral fiber of our nation.
Thanks, Kellen. I would now like to open nominations for the role of Secretary Pro Tem. Nick Anderson, I'd like to call on you for purpose of a nomination.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'd like to nominate Rosie Oakley to serve as Secretary Pro Tem.
Thank you. Any other? Matt Brainerd. You're muted.
I would second that motion.
Thank you. Any other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, the question is on electing Rosie Oakley, 11th District Chair, to serve as Secretary Pro Tem. Without objection, Rosie is elected. Thank you. I'll now appoint a proxy committee. Carrie Allen will chair that committee along with Zach Wood and Sarah Mahaney. And I believe you all have been provided with 6 proxies that I'm aware of. And if you all can convene and review those, we'll move to the roll call for attendance. So, Madam Secretary.
Okay. Thank you for this great honor. Christy Way.
Here.
Morton Blackwell.
Here.
Patty Lyman.
Here.
Jill Cook. Jill Cook.
Proxy.
John Self.
Here.
Jeff Ryer.
Here.
Dennis Free.
Here.
Mickey Miller. Mickey Miller. Okay. Carrie Allen.
Here.
Rick Buchanan.
Here.
John Massoud.
You got him.
Ben Hayskamp.
Present.
Susan Valentine.
Here.
Adam Tolbert.
Here.
Chris Harnish.
I am here on this call, but I'm traveling, so I've designated Mike Clancy as my proxy to vote.
Rosie Oakley here. Shelley Davis.
Present, Madam Secretary.
Stacy Gordon.
Here.
Elizabeth Wells.
Here.
Elizabeth Wells, okay. Kellen Habibullahi.
Here.
Wendell Walker.
Here.
Bill DeSteff.
Here.
Kenneth Nunnenkamp. Kenneth Nunnenkamp. Nick Anderson.
Here.
Chris Marston.
Here.
Chris Winslow.
Here.
Amanda Batten.
Here.
Eric Phillips.
Here.
Nancy Dye. Nancy Dye.
Here.
Jack Blakely.
Here.
David Botkins.
Here.
Delois Stallman. Delois Stallman.
I know she's on the phone. Give her a second.
And Rosie, just to let you know, Mickey Miller just texted me that she's on this call, but her microphone's not working.
Okay, thank you. Delois Stallman.
Delois just texted me that she is also here, but
Okay.
her microphone not working.
All right, thank you. Trevor Webb.
Here.
Mark Daniel.
Here.
Nicholas Prophet.
Here.
Elizabeth Langford.
Here by proxy.
Okay. Bill Curtis.
Here.
Bill Coburn.
Here.
Venkat Ellis Warapu.
Here by proxy.
Okay. Cliff Dunn.
In sore need of another cup of coffee.
Okay, I'll take that as a here.
Right
Carol, Carol
Dietrich, I'm here. Thank you.
yes, thank you. Mike Siegenfuss.
Here.
But you're unmuted now.
Okay.
So just say
Jack
hi.
Wood. Zach,
I apologize. This is Mickey Miller. I'm sorry, my computer wasn't working, but I'm
gotcha.
here.
Yep, thank you, Mickey.
Okay, so you're good.
Zach Wood is here.
Okay. Sarah Mahaney,
I'm here.
Eva Bowman,
Here by proxy.
Daniel Bradshaw,
Here.
Susan Lascalette,
I'm here.
Jim Scarce,
Here.
Will Kirk,
Yes, ma'am, here.
Carlton Ballo,
Here.
Randy Gilbert.
Here by proxy.
Okay. Willie Deutsch,
Here.
Stephen Kurtz,
Here.
Patrick Sullivan,
Present.
Kurt Lilly,
Here.
Tim Parrish. Tim Parrish. Okay, Laird Knights,
Here.
Brett Pritchett,
Here.
Nancy Almasi,
Here.
Diane Cullo,
Here.
Valerie Woleben,
Here.
Jenny Nichols,
Here.
Caleb Cruey,
I'm here.
Lindsay Honeycutt.
Here.
Was that a here?
Here. Yes.
Stephen Statzer,
Here.
Lynn Bogle. Lynn Bogle. Dan Brubaker,
Here.
Carol Zarkowski.
Here.
Sorry, Rosie, I see Lynn here. She's just
Lynn-
muted.
Lynn said she was having some connectivity issues.
Okay, so Lynn is here.
Lynn is here.
Okay, thank you. Jim Huber,
Here.
Steve Rogers,
Here.
Nick Anderson. Oh, I've already called you once.
Yep, still here.
Sorry. Okay. Matt Brainerd,
Here.
Creel French,
Here.
Susan Cobb,
Here.
Youssef Tejada,
Here.
Sky Riggleman,
Here.
Joshua Revoir,
Here by proxy.
Alex Kagan,
Here.
Scott Wyatt,
Here.
David Sutterline.
Hello.
Okay.
Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Madam Chair, I have
Madam-
six valid proxies, and I did confirm with my proxy committee over text that they had reviewed them and they're in order.
Thank you, Chairman Allen. If there's no objection, the report of the proxy committee will be accepted.
Madam Chair, this is Ken Nunnenkamp, the senior,
Yes, sir.
just joining. Thank you.
Yes, sir, Madam Secretary.
Got it.
You'll note that. Hearing no objection, the proxy report is adopted.
Madam Chairman, I think Tim Parrish just showed up.
Mr. Parrish?
Yeah, no, I was on. I'm sorry. I thought I registered. I'm here, present.
Great, thank you. At this time, I'd like to recognize Senator Bill DeSteph for the purposes of a motion.
Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion. When we adjourn today, we stand in adjournment until Saturday, 7 February at 0900 for an in-person meeting.
Second.
Seconded.
Assuming there, Madam Secretary, did you get the second, first of all?
Yes.
Okay. Assuming there'll be discussion on this, the way I'd like to conduct it, without objection, to limit debate to 10 minutes, 5 minutes per side, with no one person speaking for longer than 1 minute.
Madam Chair, can someone please restate the motion?
Madam Chair, I'm happy to restate it.
Yes, sir. And then would you explain also just the effect?
Yes, ma'am. So, Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion. When we adjourn today, we stand in adjournment until Saturday, 7 February 2026 at 0900 for an in-person meeting. So now an explanation of the motion I just made is we'll have discussion, debate. We'll vote on whether we adjourn today and reestablish a meeting in person on 7 February 2026 at 0900. If it's snowing or we need to cancel, we can push it at that point for another week. But I think it's imperative to have an in-person meeting, especially when we're electing a new chairman. I'm happy to answer any other questions if required, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Senator. Mr. Bradshaw, does that respond to your question?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, not hearing any objection to the rules of debate, we will proceed with 10 minutes of debate, 5 minutes per side, no more than 1 minute of comment per person. The way we will conduct this debate is if you will utilize, again, the chat function, send a message to me seeking recognition, and please, if you are speaking in favor of the motion, put a Y after your name. And if you're speaking against, please give me an N. That way I can go back and forth, pro and con. Let's see. Mr. Dunn.
Yes, Madam Chair, I wish to speak against. First of all, I think we all know who all the candidates are, and I would be stunned if anybody's views on this matter would be changed by the simple fact of being in person. Second, and more to the point, we've all laid our schedules out. I'm probably not the only one who has plans next week, and I would greatly resent, for the second time in a year, effectively having a meeting moved by a week, admittedly due to extraordinary circumstances, and likely having to send a proxy. Because we were given a date for this. We cleared our calendars. We're here. Let's get this the heck over with.
Thank you, Mr. Dunn. Sky Riggleman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Speaking in favor of the motion, I understand the urgency and the, great deal of business that we have to get done. However, I think it is unfair to the grassroots and to the candidates for us to not meet on matters this important in person. And so therefore I am in favor of the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Riggleman. Just going in order, Shelley Davis.
Madam Chair, thank you very much. I rise in agreement with my esteemed colleague Cliff Dunn and oppose the motion. I would like to point out that during COVID, we were able to electronically decide on the methods of elections. And I think that we're all ready. As my colleague mentioned, we've cleared our calendars, and I would hope that we would be able to conduct our business today. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Next, Steve Rogers.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm speaking in support of this motion. I've heard from multiple constituents that our grassroots are much in favor of an in-person meeting, and I think especially with the overturning of the amendment by Tazewell judge, the urgency to get moving would not be hurt by a 1 week delay in getting an in-person meeting together.
Thank you. So let me just, Mr. Lilly, you have a point of order question.
Yes, two questions actually. The motion is when we adjourn. Shouldn't that be I move to adjourn? Are we expecting that something else is going to happen in between?
May I yield on this point, if possible, to Mr. Marston to explain the nuance of the motion?
Sure. So customarily, this motion would be followed by a motion to adjourn, but under Robert's rules, they're in fact separate motions, not to be combined. The first is to fix a time to which to adjourn, and then the second is to adjourn. I have every confidence the senator's staff intends to make that motion should the fix the time to which to adjourn pass.
Okay, thank you. And then would it be more appropriate to recess, or is that not right?
Madam Chair, I'll give it a go again.
Yes.
So a recess is a short break during a session of a meeting where you come back at the call of the chair. An adjournment is what you do to go to an adjourned meeting, which is a new session of this meeting on a different day.
Thank you.
Okay, next I have Diane Kulo.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing in against this motion for the reason that it is 2026. We are all here technically in person. We have the ability to be able to do business. Our Commonwealth, our constituencies rely on us to be able to move forward. We need to move the RPV forward with a chair. We can do so honestly and with integrity today. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mr. Dunn, I understand you have a point of inquiry.
Yes, it occurred to me. So if we adjourn and reconvene in a week, for purposes of the party plan and people remaining eligible to be on State Central, will this be one meeting or two meetings?
Good question, Mr. Marston.
Madam Chair, it would be one meeting.
Okay. Mr. Dunn, you good?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, moving next, speaking in favor, Daniel Bradshaw.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our base right now, the Republican grassroots in the Commonwealth of Virginia, is extremely demoralized. We are seeing our state absolutely ripped apart. One of the things that our base absolutely does not, under any circumstances, trust is electronic voting. So when we are electing the highest Republican official in the Commonwealth of Virginia, it must be in a way that is transparent, that gives the base assurance that this is the man to lead the way, lead Virginia, pull Virginia out of the ditch that we are in. And I think it is imperative that in order to gain that confidence from our voters and our base, that we have this vote in person. Thank you. I speak in favor of the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Bradshaw. Carol Dietrich.
Well, with great respect and affection for Senator DeSteff, I have to stand in disagreement and vote against his motion. We're prepared today. Our candidates have been out there gathering their votes. I think we know who we're voting for, and we have a full contingency here. To change plans with a week's notice is impossible for many of us, and many of us just want to have our opportunity to vote now, and so I am opposed.
Thank you. Caleb Cruey.
Yes, Madam Chair. Thank you for allowing me to speak. I'm speaking in favor of the motion. What I want to say to start out with is we hear that it's a week's notice is not enough time to change your plans. Well, unfortunately, I'm at a rest area right now because at 4 o'clock last night, it was moved to an electronic meeting. I was already in Richmond, and many of us in Southwest Virginia have to drive a 9-hour round trip, and we're already come up the night before, and at 4 o'clock, many times we're already in Richmond. So we have been forced already to change our plans. Secondly, I'm willing to drive another 9-hour round trip because the grassroots and my constituents find that it's important for us to have an in-person meeting. They are a little wary of electronic voting, and I believe that is so important. I'm willing to drive 9 hours round trip again, but I will say I've had to change my plans, and I'm attending this meeting at a rest area. So yes, a week is more than enough to be able to change your plans if you expect us in Southwest Virginia to change our plans within a day because of the late notice of moving electronically. And I will say real quick, but thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair did contact me this week to see if I'm able to come to Richmond, so I do appreciate that. And that's all I have. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Caleb. Moving next to Willie Deutsch, who's speaking in opposition.
Thank you, Madam Chair. When Chairman Peake stepped down, he encouraged us to have a meeting on January 10th. We should have done that. We should have been organizing as a committee early and quickly to be ready for the redistricting, to be ready for the other amendments that are coming down the pike. But instead, we had a delay for multiple weeks later. where we could have been organizing and getting ready. At this point, tragically, we're at a point where we need to get this thing over with. I totally reject doing electronic voting, and that's going to be a whole nother discussion later, but we've got to get this thing over with. The delay to get to here right now was unacceptable. And to echo Caleb's point as well, I had already hit the road yesterday when I got that email. Thankfully, my chairman called me and let me know that the email that we were changing it, but this change at the last minute was incredibly erratic and incredibly unhelpful. And we should have had this meeting back on January 10th, but at this time we got to get this over with so we can move forward on these amendments.
Thank you. Next, speaking in favor is Stacy Gordon.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Speaking in favor of the motion, I think we owe it to the grassroots to do this in a process that leaves zero doubt. And while most of us on this call have full faith in the process and trust in the individuals that would be overseeing it, I think we owe it to the new chairman, whoever he may be, that their chairmanship isn't starting off with anything in doubt on their election. I think it's not too much to ask. Those of us who are elected and entrusted to serve on this committee, it's a very low lift, to be quite honest. For many of us, we only meet a few times a year. I don't think it's too much to ask us to come back and do this right in person. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you. Ken, may I inquire as to time?
We are just over 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 9 seconds.
So we've exceeded our time. Okay. So with that, debate is closed and we will move to the question. I have in the chat a request for a roll call vote. So without objection, we will move to a roll call vote.
Christy, is this one that you would vote on or only in case of a tie?
Only in case of a tie.
Okay. Morton Blackwell?
Yes.
Patty Lyman?
Yes.
Jill Cook Proxy? Jill Cook Proxy? John Self?
No.
Jeff Ryer?
Abstain due to conflict.
Dennis Free?
Yes.
Mickey Miller?
No.
Carrie Allen?
Yes.
Rick Buchanan?
Yes.
John Massoud?
Yes.
Ben Hayskamp?
No.
Susan Valentine?
No.
Adam Tolbert?
Yes.
Chris Harnish or Chris Harnish Proxy? I'm not sure if Chris is still here.
I guess I'm the proxy and I abstain due to conflict.
Okay. Rosie Oakley votes yes. Shelley Davis?
Shelley Davis, no. Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Stacy Gordon?
Yes.
Elizabeth Wells?
No.
Madam Chair, Kellen is a non-voting member, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Wendell Walker?
Yes.
Bill DeSteff?
Madam Secretary, yes.
Kenneth Nunnenkamp?
Yes.
Nick Anderson?
Yes.
Chris Marston?
I'm a non-voting member.
Oh, sorry. Chris Winslow?
No.
Amanda Batten?
Yes.
Eric Phillips?
No.
Nancy Dye?
No.
Jack Blakely?
Yes.
David Bodkins?
David Bodkins votes no.
Delois Stallman? Delois,
Delois votes yes.
Trevor Webb,
No.
Mark Daniel,
Yes.
Nicholas Prophet,
Abstain due to conflict.
Elizabeth Langford, proxy,
No by proxy.
Bill Curtis,
Yes.
Bill Coburn,
Yes.
Vinkat Elliswarapu.
Yes.
Proxy. Okay, thank you. Cliff Dunn,
No.
Carol Trique, sorry.
Okay, no,
Yes, sorry. Thank you.
no,
Mike Ziegenfuss,
No.
Zach Wood,
Yes.
Sarah Mahaney,
Yes.
Eva Bowman, proxy,
Yes.
Daniel Bradshaw,
Yes.
Susan Lascalette,
Yes.
Jim Scarce,
Yes.
Will Kirk,
Yes.
Carlton Bello,
Yes.
Randy Gilbert, proxy,
Yes.
Willie Deutsch,
Yes.
Stephen Kurtz,
Yes.
Patrick Sullivan,
Yes.
Kurt Lilly,
Yes.
Tim Parrish,
No.
Laird Knights,
Yes.
Brett Pritchett,
Yes.
Nancy Almasi,
no,
Diane Cullo,
No.
Valerie Woleben,
Yes.
Jenny Nichols,
Yes.
Caleb Cruey,
Yes.
Lindsay Honeycutt,
Yes.
Steven Statzer,
No.
Lynn Bogle,
Yes.
Dan Brubaker,
Yes.
Carol Zarkowski,
Carol Zakowski votes no.
Jim Huber,
Yes.
Steve Rogers,
Yes.
Matt Brainerd,
No.
Creel French,
Yes.
Susan Cobb,
No.
Youssef Tahada,
Yes.
Sky Riggleman,
Yes.
Joshua Ravar, proxy,
No.
Alex Kagan,
No.
I'm sorry,
No.
Scott Wyatt,
Yes.
David Sutterline.
Yes.
Give the secretary a moment to tally.
I'm sorry,
So, Madam Secretary, we'll give you a moment to
yes,
tally.
please. Okay. We have 48 voted yes, 24 voted no, and 3 abstentions.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. The motion passes.
With that, Madam Chair, I would like
Yes,
to
sir.
make a motion to adjourn.
Seconded.
And thank you. And Senator Steph, just before we adjourn, may I ask Chris Marston to really restate what happens next? I believe we will now convene next Saturday morning in person at 9 a.m.
That's correct, Madam Chair, and we will pick up in the agenda at the point at which we stopped.
As an inquiry, do we have a location in mind? Not a specific location, but a city at least.
I'm going to say it's going to be in Richmond. Unfortunately, the venue we typically use is not available, so the staff will have to do some work to identify an appropriate venue. So we'll have to come back to everyone on exact location.
And I had a question as well.
Yes.
I think Chris kind of answered it, but I want some clarification. I'm here today, so I'm technically present for the meeting. My son has made plans to come down from New York next Saturday. So I may just have to not see him and, for a couple of hours and go to the meeting but if I send a proxy, am I still present? Because I know that's been an issue.
I have the same question.
Anyone who is present in person today or present in person at the subsequent meeting counts as having attended in person.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. And to return,
Madam Chair.
I'm sorry, who was that?
It's Tim Parrish. Just a point of inquiry, Madam Chair.
Yes, sir.
Do we, I guess this is a Mr. Marston question. Would that mean we have then 2 sets of meeting minutes to approve both our previous meeting and this meeting at the subsequent meeting next week?
This meeting is not concluded, so its minutes won't be done until after next week's meeting, but we will have to approve the minutes of the December meeting at the next portion of this meeting.
And
got it. Would it be inappropriate to approve minutes in this meeting from the December meeting?
We have a motion to adjourn on the table.
Sorry, just a question.
That is not one of the items that can be done after adjournment.
Thanks, Chris.
So moving to the motion to adjourn, I think we can all unmute and just proceed by voice vote if everyone's comfortable on the motion to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
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 I'll give it a moment. All opposed.
Aye.
No.
No.
In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and this meeting is adjourned.